Good morning and welcome to the Smallholding Good Life. Today we're going to just do general duties around the allotment, starting off with opening the polytunnels and putting out the plants that we have for sale. Right, let's see what we've got in there. Okay, so can't tell whether I'm on this or not, but anyway, let's see what we've got in the polytunnel and how well it's getting on. Turn you around. Beautiful ranuncuses. Few leftover pansies. We've got little Dorrit sunflowers. Some zinnias. Some bright red poppies, I can't remember what they're called, but that's a form of Icelandic poppy. And then quite a few for later in the year, Sweet Williams. There's some dark purple ones and some just normal ones. What's the word I'm looking for? Just generic ones. So next let's have a look at the parsley and see how the parsley is getting on. Although it doesn't look like much is happening, I can see, I don't know if you can see down there, there's a couple of little seeds that are swollen up and starting to form roots. So they're coming on okay, so we'll keep them covered because they don't like drying out. So we'll just take the glass off the cold frame and see how the cabbages and things are getting on. Okay, let's have a look. We've got some red cabbage, some spinach, matador spinach, some chard, various other plants. There's some salvias in there, purple sprouting broccoli, some more purple and green sprouting broccoli, that'll be a bit later. A few onions, yeah. So everything's doing okay. Lots of sugar snap peas left to go out, but they're also for various clients. So let's just have a wander to the front of the allotment and just see what other flowers we've got to go out today. Okay, we've got a selection of pinks, highly scented pinks, and some lovely daisies. And a couple of little leftover violas, which will go eventually. Now we've got our good old pansies. This staple garden plant. I think most people know how to grow a pansy. Pinks, also much maligned, quite forgotten about, but very, very fragrant. See that? A thing of beauty, and particularly fragrant. Violas. So we've got here sunflowers. Everyone loves a sunflower. Now, I'm going to say a word or two about daisies. Now, people think daisies are a weed. Why would you want to grow it in your garden? Well, look at these. I mean, that is beautiful. These are beautiful, big plants. And not only that, these will flower all year. And if you look after them and you just give them a bit of TLC over the winter, they will go on for another year. The pinks, extremely highly scented, will go on for years if you look after them properly. Put them in a well-drained soil, give them a bit of love, trim them back in the spring. They'll go on for years. I don't know why people avoid daisies. They are lovely plants. And then you've got the good old ranunculus, or a buttercup really. Very, very fancy buttercup. Won't spread like a buttercup. But again, if you dig it up at the end of the summer, all these lovely ranunculuses. Look at that for a ball of sunshine. It's beautiful, ball of sunshine. And you've got, look at the beautiful delicateness of that flower. I mean, look at the flowers to come. It's going to go on and on and on all summer. If you look after this, kind of dry it out over the winter, put it somewhere like in the greenhouse or wherever, where it's frost free, it will come back next year. And violas. Now, see, people will see a viola and go, oh, that's only for winter, or it's only for summer. The winter and summer violas are exactly the same. It all just depends when they put the seed in. This again, look after it, trim it back later in the season. It'll come back, loads more flowers for the winter. Trim it back at the end of the winter, loads more flowers for the summer. Again, it'll last 2 or 3 seasons if you look after them. And I'm going to show you this wallflower. That wallflower is 4 years old. Every autumn I trim it down. After it's finished flowering, give it a trim, give it a feed, comes back. Why pay every year for plants that will survive for another year? I mean, it's a waste of money really. Just look after your plants and they'll keep coming.